Hi everybody. Yeah, I've been up like around, I guess, 20 hours straight by now. But I just want to make a quick video because I actually finished a book. It's a short book. You know, read it in a day. No, less than a day. It's less than 200 pages. It's another Heinlein book. Remember I did like A Stranger in a Strange Land? It's the same guy. Wrote this one. The Puppet Masters. Anyway, this cover here is kind of a trip. It's pointing to all the information in here. This book was like this edition even was supposedly published in 1951. This work seems kind of like trippy for 1951. I would swear it was like this was like done in the, I would think like the early 60s at the earliest, but according to the publishing information, it's 1951. I like this kind of work. And when I was younger, I used to study work by mental patients and stuff, and I even knew some psychotic people who were artists. I used to study their art. Now I kind of feel it's too bad, I think, that I focus so much effort into like learning to draw like a mental patient. I feel like I was kind of an unwilling puppet in the tools of the real puppet master's hands. Yeah, it's an interesting book. It's about some alien race, a race of parasites that comes to Earth, and they start taking over large sections of the Earth. They get on someone's back and they make them do what they want them to do, and they take over areas of the country when they get enough people, and they take over the transmissions. And so when they were trying to fight these parasites, they had a hard time knowing how bad the situation really was, because they would transmit stuff over the airwaves to make it look like everything was like perfectly normal and stuff like that, when it really wasn't, because they would be taken over by these parasites. And there's even, he briefly, a couple brief sentences here, mentions like the type of person he'd like to kill more than an actual parasite. There's a species of people who don't even have parasites, who run around and do the bidding of the parasites, like some kind of slaves or something like that. Some kind of Sheba's goys or something, you might say. Like I said, it's a quick little read. And how do they get rid of the parasites? Let's see. There was a disease that killed them. So because the disease ran quicker in the parasites than the actual people they possessed. They had to get they had to infect the people with the disease, and the parasites would catch the disease through the people. And then since they affected the parasites quicker than the people, the parasites would drop off of the people, and then they had like some kind of antidote to the disease, or were they able to come in and give the people to cure the people after the parasites died. Of course, even after they defeated the parasites, in this particular case, they never felt safe again, because the parasites could crop up anywhere, because they could be living on some animal in the jungle or something like that and come back and reinfest the world. And there's some obvious parallels I could go into concerning this book. I suspect that he's a little bit more politically conscious than you'd expect a science fiction writer to read, based on a lot of this stuff in his stories and stuff like that. But this would be the appropriate channel to go off on that. I just finished this book, and it was a cool book. Yeah, quick read. I like that kind of just quick, dirty kind of just like just for fun kind of stuff. Nothing really heavy. So yeah, Robert A. Heinlein, The Puppet Masters, published in 1951. This one was put out by Signet paperbacks. Anyway, guys, see you next video. Okay, bye.